everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Or wherever you guys may be, because sometimes our formats
right.
change
That's right.
in post. But yeah, so we love Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and we are still very early on in the series, and we will be going to 2 episodes a week soon. Every week we have a new challenge, but we have come through in a positive way, so it's good, and we will get there soon. So anyways, we are on episode 117 because we're following chronological order. We already saw 116 early on, and that one was called, I believe, Hidden Enemy. So, but we really do enjoy these episodes. Last episode I really did like, Trespass. I really did like that one.
I did too. Good. I really like that too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And we all remember everything that happens, but I love it because like Mom really retained last episode, and I think she really enjoyed it. So she was explaining a lot to us right when we were setting up. I'm like, oh, good job, Mom. And she was talking about the talls, and and I really like that because
the commissioner was a one-track mind. He thought everybody else was trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
And the talls, they were there first.
Yeah, and it was really bad that he thought that way because he had such bad tunnel vision that was his greatest weakness. He just wanted war because he was too proud, and it was their system first or their planet first. So to be like that and to put everyone's lives at risk and to lose a lot of lives for war, like, it just sucks because all the Talls wanted was peace and to be left alone. So that was kind of cool on how they did that. And I really did like the senator there too because she was meek at first, but she really had an open mind and she finally stood up for her beliefs.
Yes, she did.
And it had to be from her. So I really liked Obi-Wan. And, I mean, I always love Obi-Wan anyways, but I really loved him in last episode because he's so wise and he guides everyone properly, and he's like, I can't do this for you. You have to do it. They're your people. They got to get it from their people. Me doing it won't have the same message. So I thought that was nice that he said that. So that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that.
And the leader of the Talls, he was really sweet. I mean, he was respectful. He listened to Obi and Anakin, and he wanted peace. And
that's right.
That's good.
That's why he couldn't do it again.
Yes, and I agree, and I really like the Talls because you can't go by how someone looks or how they act because if you don't know their culture, I mean, you want certain things to be like universal language, but not always. But in this case, it worked out in their favor, like hugs and stuff. Like they knew that was like a peaceful thing.
Yeah, my God.
But you can't judge a race by how it looks and stuff, and think, oh well, they're primitive and stupid. And
and calling them savages and
Obi even said like they're probably smarter than us. Who knows? So for him to have an open mind like that is a great thing. I think that's a lot more powerful. And you can get peace. I think peace is a lot harder to maintain than war. Because when people get angry and they get tunnel vision and all they can see is their side and they want to just hurt the other person and get what they want, it just sucks. Like, that's easier to do than trying to really have an open mind.
And once they have it, they won't listen. Yeah, they won't listen.
Yeah, and trying to please everyone is a lot harder. I like that and how they're really trying. And you have not just one world. You have tons of worlds in the universe that are trying to keep peace between. So that's really hard and an interesting concept.
It is, and I think with the Clone Wars, we get to learn about these different planets and these different people and how they're surviving, within this war. And it's interesting to see everyone else's perspectives and what they're doing to save their people.
Exactly. Yeah. It is very interesting. And it's good that they all do have some kind of form of communication in a way. Like they change it up now and again. They keep it easy for us to follow. It's good that they're all like kind of humanoid and that they all have that, again, universal language that tends to work for mostly everyone. Although sometimes they might have translators or something. Everyone usually speaks common tongue. And then if not, then they just make it easy for us to understand. So.
And then hopefully C-3PO will come in and translate for us.
Well,
that's true. Yeah, because C-3PO would do that now and again. You're right. Yeah, he would do that like with the Talls. Yeah. It is interesting because like the more that you don't have communication, it does get hard. So I like seeing that where you had that challenge where you didn't have the proper communication with the Talls, but it still worked and they both were open-minded to kind of work with each other. So that was good.
That's right.
Off topic here, just to bring it up, Kim is doing well so far. She does have coronavirus and she works in healthcare. So now she is staying home. She always was careful beforehand anyways, but in that field, no matter what you do, that's what's so scary it's just too
you
easy to
never
get.
can tell.
It's so
You gotta be careful.
contagious. It's in the air, and it's like even the masks that are provided aren't the N95 because they're just not around. So
You only have the surgical masks, yeah.
Yeah, you
and
have to
mask is
distance
better
yourself.
than nothing, but still,
Yeah.
like it's not the right protection. So it just sucks. So either way, being in healthcare, it's like you're gonna get it eventually, unfortunately, and you're doing well, right? Like you feel okay.
We're doing well. I'm doing well.
That's good.
Hubby's doing well. You know, it's such a nice support system we have. I mean, Dawn, my family's everything's been fantastic. Dawn's been phenomenal. And Wookie's been great.
Yeah.
Mom's doing what she's supposed to. She's
That's
staying
right.
home, being safe. Dad's being safe,
That's right.
and everyone else. But you know, it's.
Right, so-
I even think like in the healthcare, like we're all like these last few months, we've even been more of a family. Like we're closer together.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Working
ask
as a
each
team
other,
and
how are you
caring.
doing? What
Doing.
you know, how's your family? Whatever. And I think that's really gotten us closer together. And like, my phone is just like, are you okay? And you know, just a little heart emoji, something just to remind me that you know they're out there for me.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
good.
nice. It's
Yeah.
nice to me.
It is good.
That's good. Yeah, because we love you, and honestly, like you
love
are
you
such
too.
a strong person, but this is a scary thing, and you never know. And thank
It
God
is.
your symptoms so far are mild. Like I know you don't
Yeah,
feel
but-
well,
Good
and
job, yes.
it's great that
You
you're
know,
here
but
with
I
us.
have to say, like, there's times where I just like just bawl my eyes out. I'm like, oh
That's
my God,
right.
what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I'm okay now, but what's gonna happen in 2
That's
hours?
right.
You know, you just your mind
you get
plays
these
games
other
with you.
symptoms.
That's right.
too.
Yeah.
Because you
And
mean,
you're sleeping on your stomach too. That's what.
yeah, because
Yeah.
the doctors actually recommend you do that because sleeping on your back is a major no-no if you
Oh,
have
no.
coronavirus. Yeah,
Yeah.
it floods your
That's so-
lungs, and you don't want
Right.
that. So you keep laying on your stomach. That's the best way to get oxygen through and no flooding. And
Yeah.
on your side's okay, but on
And
your stomach's
walk
the best.
around,
And walking
you know,
around,
just,
yeah.
you know, check your bodies too for like little blue areas. Like they want blood clots, I guess, are more of, you know, a thing now that you really have to be mindful of.
Yeah.
That's scary.
And just walk around, just do, you know, a little bit at a time. Don't overdo it. It's hard because there's
That's
times
right.
where I'm, I feel good, you know, and all of this.
It's kind of a weird thing too, because like whenever you have the
It
flu or
is.
just sick in general, they always say not to work out. Not that you should be working out, but like they say you shouldn't work out, you shouldn't be moving too much. But with this one, you want to make sure you're resting enough, but you also want to make sure that you are moving around a lot too.
That's
so
right,
you have
yes.
that balance that you have to figure out where
Right,
you
right.
can't
For
just
sure.
relax all day because that's really bad for Corona
No,
too.
it
Yeah,
isn't.
You have
right.
to
I
keep
get
the
up,
blood
I walk
flow.
around, I take the little dog, and I walk him around the yard, and
Yeah, so
just
nothing
stay in my
too
own
much.
Yes.
yard. I don't even go outside.
Yeah.
If you
I don't
don't
even
get
go
up,
outside on the neighborhood. I just stay right in my own yard.
if you don't get up and move around, it's like your body's giving up, you know. So you have to fight it.
Yeah, and you
Right. I mean, and but
Definitely.
at the same time, you know, if your body's saying you have to rest, you have to rest.
Oh,
Exactly.
definitely you have to rest. Definitely.
Yeah. So
so you've
Yeah,
been really good with that. And
I
Mike, your
tell you.
husband's
good.
doing
I
good.
actually I've had more of a headache and exhaustion. And,
Yeah.
But pulse oxes are good. Temps are good.
That's great.
That's
He's
good.
got a little congestion. He's got the cough, but we're knocking wood. We're doing good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's
good.
great. Yeah, I know, knocking wood. We're all knocking on wood. Yeah, so we're all in this together, and I know the fans are really concerned about you. Of course, like, you know,
Aw,
we're
that's
concerned,
nice.
and
Yeah.
you know, we're here for you, and we're going to be positive and supportive,
Love
and
ya.
you've been so strong about it, and we love you very much. And so I'm glad that, you know, you're telling everyone and just updating everyone that we're in this together, and you are doing well, and we will fight through this together, and it'll be good. So thank you for reacting today with us as well. I know you said that helps you
Absolutely.
kind of,
She looks,
It'll
she's
distract
looking
you,
good.
my
Right.
mind
The
off things.
reality of-
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And she's looking good too.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you
with
are looking good.
family.
Like that. Yeah.
And you're with family.
Yeah.
It's so weird that we're getting so used to
Make fun
Zoom
of.
now. You know, it's like, hey guys, it's like totally
Hi.
normal now. It's almost like we're on the couch, sort of. Next best thing, and thank God we have technology like this. You know, because
That's
back in
right.
the day with pandemics, it's like, what did they do?
Oh my
They didn't
gosh,
have nearly
yeah.
as much information as they do now, and you couldn't communicate nearly as easily.
Yes.
So
Oh, no.
we're definitely a lot luckier with this. You know.
Very
But-
much so.
Yeah, so
That's
this
right.
episode, let's see, is called Blue Shadow Virus. I'm laughing, Blue Shadow
Oh my
Virus.
God. Oh
Sorry,
my
that's
God.
not like something
Oh,
to laugh about,
no.
but Blue Shadow
Yeah.
All
Virus.
around me
How
now.
weird. How
Oh,
weird is
God.
that? And I love your
That
mug,
is
Kimmy.
weird.
Mm.
You have a very
Oh,
nice mug.
Hopper.
Hopper, we love
Oh,
Hopper.
hi, Hopper. Oh, I like
He's
Hopper.
your boy.
Hi,
And then
Hopper.
I still love Yondu. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
And I have my mom cup
Yay, cheers, guys!
Yes, Mom!
Cheers!
Cheers!
117 Blue Shadow Virus. You guys ready?
Oh boy. Okay,
Ready.
Yes, ready.
Fear is a disease. Hope is its only cure.
Oh,
Hope! May the force be with you, Kimmy.
Senator Amidala and Representative Binks race to the moon to assess the situation near the Gungan swamplands. An even graver threat is about to be discovered.
Can you imagine, like, walking up to a ship like that? Oh, just
Yeah,
turn your
right.
heads off.
I wait till it landed, then I
Sorry! This guy.
Able to retrieve any information. Where'd they pick up all this mud?
Add that to our very long list
Ooh.
of questions.
You gonna eat it? Oh.
Yummy. Ugh.
Yummy, yummy.
That should be poisonous or something.
Oh my goodness.
Do try to activate what's left of your memory. We all want to hear your tale of medical heroics.
Virus.
Yes, the virus. You do remember.
Naboo cannot know.
Oh.
Oh my god, how can you live like that?
Oh my God. Leave it to him.
This is no separatist ship.
Oh boy, here we
Jeez,
go.
he's always so
Jar
close.
Jar's gonna get it out of
Let's
him.
see,
Uh-oh.
let's see.
Or just destroy him.
It was an accident.
And that's
You
the one
still
he's
didn't
talking
get him.
about.
This what you're after?
We shall find an
Tongue grab
oriental
it.
lesson.
I think Jar Jar just found out the location of that lab.
See, he always comes in handy.
Yes, he does.
Only explanation.
Accidentally.
May I recommend General Kenobi and General Skywalker?
Look at those things.
Wow, looks like they like water.
I wonder if they bounce. Yeah. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, they're dying.
Oh, they're dying. I thought they got scared and fell over
Oh,
like a
it's
fainting goat.
oh,
Oh,
jeez.
be careful going down the runway. Oh.
This is bomb bad.
We're definitely getting close.
Someone's getting
Oh,
close.
jeez.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow. Don't take that.
Oh!
Oh no, he can't. He's got to breathe. He's got to
Oh my
breathe.
God.
Give it to him.
Oh.
It's not in the air. It's in the water.
And he was fine. And
Who are you? Look for anything out of the ordinary.
Like that.
Suppose one can never have too many lab rats. Escort our
Lab
guests.
rats. Oh no.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
Whoops.
face plant. Oh,
Captain Typho.
how perfect.
I think we're standing right on top of the lab. We'll just have to...
Yeah, look at this guy.
Wonderful specimens. What's a life form like you doing in a swamp like this?
What's he in a bar?
My
I was about
goodness.
to ask you the same thing.
I'm so pleased you inquired. A demonstration is in order. Allow me to present the return of the Blue Shadow Virus. Was wiped from the galaxy generations ago, but I have given it life once again.
Oh, you're
You're
nice.
Good job.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Unfortunately,
Oh,
the
boy.
shadow
That really
virus
freaks
in
me
its
out.
natural form thrives only in water. I have perfected an airborne strain of the blue shadow.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow, that's
There you
good.
go.
That's not good.
Will release the blue shadow virus back into the galaxy.
Oh,
So only the drums will be
That's
alive.
not
Like,
Are
He
you
has to go.
insane?
Thousands of so-called superior life forms are spreading their disease of war. Perhaps they are the ones who should be eradicated.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe you should be.
Right.
When you
That's
get to choose, like, to kill so many people.
not good.
We're so glad you're Senator Amidala. She went to look for the lab, and you let her go.
Senator Padme can be very hard to stop once she has made up her mind.
Go with the Gungan, see if you can find them.
You've got it, Master.
Why didn't you send someone to look for them?
Considering the latest developments, we thought it was best to wait for you.
What latest developments?
Dr. Nuvo Vindi.
Good news, my
petting his bomb.
Have enough of the blue shadow virus? One bomb to each key star system. Work quickly. I want them ready to deliver the...
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
The whole species ends up just coming across random stuff.
Where are they?
Patience. They'll be here in a moment.
Master, are you there?
Did you find her?
Negative. I'm pretty sure she's inside the lab.
Do not attempt to get inside. I need you to detonate a bunker bomb at the south end of the
totally
facility.
going
It should cause a nice distraction and seal off the bomb area.
Rex and his men will be right behind you, Snips. Come on, we better hurry.
Snips.
Don't risk the mission trying to rescue her.
I know what's at stake here.
Yeah, because remember, Obi always had a feeling that he was interested in her, you know, and he's always
yes.
Yeah.
but he doesn't know their secret.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
We have a breach!
He's a mad scientist.
We have a breach.
He looks like a mad scientist, but
He
he's
does.
exaggerated.
Yeah.
And he's aliens, so they can really exaggerate his features. It's just funny. Yeah. Woohoo. Whoa!
Nice.
He's awesome.
Obi, look at a flying Jedi.
Superhero landing, yeah. Nice.
Hey, good girl.
These things.
Mm.
Every time I'm like, no!
Padme!
Take another step and your friends die.
Oh! Oh my god!
What's it says?
See, your weakness.
Obi's gonna have to save the day with Asaka.
I love him.
Oh, there he is.
He's so epic.
So good to see you, Master Kenobi.
I'm going to give you a choice.
As long as one of the options is killing you.
How about...
Oh,
He's doing it
my
anyways.
God.
Jump at him, yeah.
Wow.
He's
Ooh.
Forrest, grab him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you okay? A little thank you would go a long way.
My
Going
sakes.
well. I'll get the bombs.
I'll keep the droids occupied.
Grab your blasters. We need to find that doctor.
Looks like the bomb room.
Yes. And luckily they
Ooh.
appear in action.
Oh, great!
He's
Ooh.
moving him out.
The virus is in there.
Get these deactivated now.
Oh,
Maybe.
Do you have the bombs?
I'm working on it. Dr. Vindy has
That's
remotely
right.
activated the bombs. They're counting down.
We've got another
Oh,
situation.
God.
Send all the clones to search the facility. We've got a
Master?
Oh!
We've got a missing bomb.
Oh boy.
oh
I
no.
think he was fat.
Oh.
Jedi.
Oh no. Oh.
No.
They can do anything.
Obi-Wan, Dr. Vindy's escaping.
I'm on my way.
Oh, I hope they don't blow up.
Oh jeez.
Come on. Jar Jar.
Something
Oh,
smells
Jar Jar.
good in here.
Oh
Oh goodness.
no, not.
Maybe that's where the blue
Bugs.
virus comes from. Maybe.
Oh,
Hey
oh, there he is.
guy.
Ooh, that was scary.
It's like a rabid rabbit.
Oh,
I wasn't
jeez.
expecting that yet.
Oh,
I found the last bomb.
It looks like
oh
it's gonna
boy,
detonate.
hurry up.
Bomb squad.
Oh, Obi. Oh, good catch.
Oh,
good
wow.
catch. But now he's
Wow,
gone.
my back.
Is that like a requirement to laugh crazily?
Oh yeah.
when You're an evil.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
Should do that.
He
Silence
is
him.
insane. Oh God.
Deactivated.
Oh, good.
Plenty of time to spare.
Yay!
Plenty of time to spare. Woo.
Have you seen Padme?
She's right next to me. I'm okay too. Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking.
Woo!
Yeah. I
Oh,
liked that episode. That was a
good.
fun
Oh, my
episode.
God.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
My gosh.
I feel like
He
we're
was
seeing more
insane.
emotion. Yes, he was so
Yes.
crazy. He was so stereotyped
Oh,
as a
my
mad
God.
scientist thinking Frankenstein. And I love how they made him like a human scientist, but oh, he's an alien. Let's make him like super exaggerated with the same
That's
look.
right,
you know?
yeah.
So I thought that
Oh
was
my
so
God.
funny.
Yeah.
But it was funny how he had the helmet on, like in case it did explode, like if the bomb
That's
did
right,
go
yeah.
off, he'd be saved. So I don't know if he was like a
that's
hybrid,
scary.
or he just wanted to be the wow factor.
I think he was just
I
I don't know. Like
Who
I think he
knows
was
with
just
him?
crazy, and I think
All
originally.
factor, all right.
I think originally he just wanted to release the virus in the air, and that's what the suit was for, to protect him from it. But at the end, when he was getting captured by the Jedi and he couldn't escape, he was like, I'll just blow up with them, kind of thing. So I think the suit was just to protect him from the original plan of actually, like, just releasing the virus itself. But how crazy is that to make it to kill all these people? Like, you're just so insane. Like, he's bringing life back by bringing a virus back because it's a living thing. Like, heck no, that thing has to go. And to
one of those innocent things.
Yeah, and to have like a virus, of course, that I'm assuming they know a lot more about it than the coronavirus, of course, but just relating to that, how weird is it that we're seeing this episode now when you just tested positive? Yeah, how weird. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I know. And it's just
trying to remind you of it.
And I know there's so many rumors going around, and I don't think it was like made like chemical warfare or anything, but who knows? And just having it here, I'm like, oh wow, it makes you think. But it's crazy to have someone want to make it to kill people because the science behind it, and they want to bring something to life, kind of like a Frankenstein thing with the electrocution, you know.
Right, and it's dark and gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really did like the energy of this episode, and I love them all together, and the emotion with Padme and Anakin, I like that a lot. And I know we kind of joked with the movies because the romance was good, but he was so obsessed. And with this one, it's more caring. The emotion with them connecting at the end, I thought that was really sweet, you know. And I love Ahsoka in the mix and how she's more of like a daughter or sister type figure, you know. She's like, I'm okay too. Thanks for asking.
That's right. That was good.
Yeah. And Obi-Wan, hands down, like, I love him, and I've always liked him, but oh my god, like, he's so cocky in this show, and I freaking love him. Just like landing there and being like, yeah, that's right, I did that. Oh my god, he's so great.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and I love Ahsoka. Like, she's so great. They're all great Jedi, but her just going on in, and she's more serious now, where she listens to commands.
And she is listening.
Action.
That's the big key. She is listening.
Yeah, and she's a great asset to have. She just goes right in, and she's so good with that lightsaber. I still get crazy because, like, when they're running with their lightsaber on like this, and it's like stabbing behind them, I'm like, watch it for Obi. I know you guys are like in sync and stuff, but oops, you know, or like trimming your side by accident. But I just love how powerful the lightsabers are, and how Anakin's like, all right, let me just cut open this door, this huge metal thick door. Yeah, and then the perfect arch around it too. But it's just the idea of it's really cool, and I would just like always put it back though, so that way I wouldn't unintentionally stab someone. But yeah, so those bombs that they all found, like that was crazy. So bombs are bombs. They blow up, you're dead if you're too close. But I thought the bombs might have had that blue stuff in each one already. I guess so, right? Like,
I think that's what it was for, because it was supposed to go.
He was going to do that. And I don't know why I thought like maybe he didn't get there yet. But yeah, so I guess he had all that already prepared. So that's why he was even more happy.
And one of the Clone Wars deactivated it. So that was really great.
One of the clones?
One of the clone soldiers. Deactivated it. So that was really great, right in time.
Yeah, because there was like, I don't know if it was a main bomb or he just dewired or cut each wire from every bomb. But I'm like, that I think would have been too time consuming. So hopefully it was just one main bomb you had to worry about, because that would make more sense, I guess.
Yeah,
in that kind of situation. Because now you're having to be like every single one. And then that when they were trying to chase down that droid 4, and Padme and Ahsoka were with those clones that deactivated it. So maybe they did snip every single wire.
Maybe.
But I'm glad it worked out. I like that other, I forget her name, but the one that was like Jar Jar, like she was very helpful.
She was very sweet. I mean, she was, you know, in the beginning you thought, oh no, she's gonna, you know, take him down because they are invading her territory, you know, and here her animals are dying and she doesn't know what's going on, and you know, they just come in
with suits too. And I get it, like, I know we talked before how certain planets, like, you don't know their atmosphere, but we know Naboo, and Padme's from there, you know, Jar Jar. So, but the reason why they were in the suits in the beginning was because of the disease. They weren't sure. They weren't sure if it was airborne or whatnot. But for them to, of course, like, interrupt her when she just lost part of her herd and they're wearing suits, I'd be like, what the freak is going on, you know? But yeah, like, I felt bad because her animals at first, I thought it was like cow tipping or something, or coats.
It did look like Carol Danvers. Yes, it did.
Yeah, and I thought
maybe.
Yeah, and I thought maybe one got startled and then went, and then just like fell over, and then the other ones got scared too. But I'm like, oh wait, no, the water's poisoned, and I mean, of course, like you can see the color change, but sometimes I'm like, oh, it's a different planet. Like we've seen the water there before, but maybe it's a different kind of water there. I don't know. So I don't know. I overthink things. I mess up.
Yeah, and I thought the bug was going to be the virus. I thought.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like maybe it originated from it or something. Yeah, because I thought Jar Jar eating that bug, because he's like, ooh, and he knows it's a delicacy. So I'm like, ooh, well, maybe he has a cure or something too. Because if he eats that, and if that's where the virus came from, I'm like, maybe there's some kind of connection there that will help them in the long run. But didn't even go there with it. But
well, the bug was blue, so that's why you thought.
Yeah, so just a thing simple. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe that's a connection, But yeah, Jar Jar again, like it's just so funny. Every time he just messes up, he just gets so easily distracted and destroyed that one droid in the beginning. But luckily, his mayhem again worked in their favor, and they could find the location where that bug was. So that was good. And having that crazy lab like hidden underneath the swampy area.
Oh no, right? Yes.
So, I thought he was gonna rectify the whole problem. The whole issue. At the end, I thought he was going to be the one that says, "Oh,
yeah, right.
Okay, all the bombs are stopped now. I wonder how I did that."
Oh, I know. It's like he activates all of them, and then somehow he's just like, "Whoops, I tripped the wire. Now it's done. It's not going to happen. They're all duds now." But and even like that mad scientist using lightning, like the electricity again, to torture his victims. And I'm like, ooh, I don't think that would be like they would survive that very long. And they were getting tortured for a while with that. So, but it shows you again. I like that connection where it shows Anakin. He loves Padme, and he was really.
He went right to her.
It's hard to say because he's making bad decisions, but at the same time, like I get it because he loves someone and he doesn't want them to get hurt, but then he's putting other lives in danger and. It was just bad, but luckily it worked out in the end. But, he started showing a lot of emotion and aggression and taking out all these droids to save Padme. But Padme was right. Like, why didn't you try to save me first? Like, I was getting electrocuted before he did that. But either way, if he rescued them first, maybe the droids could have shot them. Who knows? So, I like what he did, but I like seeing that connection, too. Like, he does have earthly attachments. He has attachments. Jedi care for people, but they don't have attachments like that. So it shows you how conflicted he can get and how he makes decisions. But it's kind of neat to see that.
And Obi kind of knows that too. He's like,
I know he tries to pull him back, and so again, like I get confused with the timeline. I don't know if they're married yet in this or if they're just girlfriend boyfriend. But we know that they secretly got married, so I think. I said girlfriend during this, but I think they are married at this point. We do know that Obi-Wan does know at some point that he is married and pregnant and all that, but Obi always felt odd and knew something was up there. So, interesting.
Obi always knows.
He always knows. And another thing, I know we talked about it a while ago, but you guys are always so amazing for filling in the blanks for us, but with Jar Jar a while ago when they were on the ship and he had to put that cloak on, C-3PO was actually there at the wedding. And he knew what happened with Anakin and Padme. So when Jar Jar put on that cloak, I think C-3PO acted funny or something and tried to act like he didn't know what that was because that was Anakin's cloak and that was Padme's ship. So I didn't really make that connection right away, even though he was pretending to be a Jedi. Accidentally, yeah. So I was like, oh, cool. So, guys, thank you so much for filling in those blanks for us, because sometimes I'm just like, woohoo, that makes sense. But, yeah, so I really want to see more. And, again, we will be going to 2 episodes a week soon. And, again, like every week, we have something new going on. And, Kim, I love you, and I want everything to be okay on your end. And I'm happy that you're still, like, reacting, even sick. But we will go to 2 once you're feeling better. And yeah, because I don't want to push anything, God forbid, because you do need your rest every day. And I know it's really exhausting around like noon, afternoon. And so your health is important.
Hey, this is great, I'm watching
distracts you.
Shows with my family. It's good.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
She's one of my little girls.
Yeah. We love each other.
Be safe, you too.
Yeah, so we're all being safe.
Yeah.
And, Mom, you're being really good, too. And I hope you all are being well and safe. And it's hard. It's a hard time, but we'll get through this together. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
May the force be with you. I said it.